Taking me down for guideline copyright. What? I haven't done anything. I haven't said anything. See if I get anyone in. That was ridiculous. Says one person's there. So if there is, you can come and say hi. 4 people. I've just had the yellow thing. Hi, JP. I've just had a yellow thing on my screen, evening, saying this stream's being stopped because you violated or copyrighted. Oh, what exactly did I say? Now, I know YouTube are playing the games. They're playing it with everyone. They've just took me down and said it's been violated or copyrighted. What did I say? But we know YouTube are playing games at the minute because we know what's going on. Yeah, that was BS. Exactly. I didn't even say anything. YouTube, I'm talking to you right now. You need to stop playing your silly games because I didn't even say anything unless you want me to. Mind you, I am a channel that has brought things up, not big things, but I'm just saying, let's see if it happens again. If it happens again, I'm just letting you know that was YouTube, a big massive yellow screen thing going across the screen saying they were ending it because I violated what? I was talking about the jewellery. I was talking about artwork. So just in case it happens again. So hi JP, William, Miss Chime, Carol, Rachel, Mary, Mark, Reese, Flat Shandy, Healing Mind Ramblings. It said you violated. Exactly. This is YouTube playing the game. So we know there's a load of shit coming out very soon. Well, there's a load of shit. Everyone, you know what I'm saying? Hi, Jess. Where you bad? No, I haven't done nothing. No, I'm not as far as I know. I've just come on talking about jewellery. That's all I said. Oh, so I just messaged you, thought it was my end. No. It's YouTube messing about. And they're doing it to Roxanne, the globalist, and I have spoken to Roxanne today. I'll talk about that in a bit. I've just seen an orb over there. I'm sure I've just seen an orb up there. But we know what they're playing. If you know what's going on, we know the games that they're playing anyway. They are idiots playing games. Glad you're back, Dolly. They are idiots playing games. I mean, I was talking about my earrings, saying, obviously, I'm bringing some of these designs, but I can't show them all yet because I need to make them up and get a bit of, the jewellery that I make, but I just like showing you in case anyone's interested. But I haven't made. I'm just trying to make some designs of what I like best before I start making a load up. But I do like these ones. And like I said, they will be coming in different colours. I will show you again. Do you know what I mean? Mine. Amethyst, copper, all handmade. So I'll be making some more of these, some more bracelets. And they're taking time anyway because I've got Finn off school. It's a bit hard when you've got a little one, especially at his age, because all they want to do is peck your head every 5 minutes, which is normal. Hi, everyone in chat. So, there is probably a big red flag against YouTubers like Civic. Yeah, well, we know, just in case coming out with stuff at the minute. I don't need to say anything. It's all coming out. But I am going to show you my artwork, what I've been doing, and then I'll talk about other things. I was just showing you what did I say? Angel purse that I've been making, but it's for myself, but I may make some more of these. I know I've got one of these extra. It takes ages, so I've not been rushing it because it's all hand beaded, so it's got like individual beads on. I just do it when I'm relaxed, but I might be making some more of these. Like I said, if I like a design and it works out, that's when I'll put a load together, and that's what I'm trying to do now. Oh, they won't like this in a minute, will they? So one day I'm going to sue the hell out of you, Google, because you're a bunch of bastards and you know it. I know. I mean, we've got the white hats working on there, but they are a bunch of bleeps, aren't they? So also that will be selling as well are these lovely, with help of my little special person, these lovely fridge magnets that I did try and show today. I'm going to try and show in daylight because you can't see the colour properly, but that is my Blue Angel. If anyone remembers my Blue Angel picture, which now I can get a print of because I've got ink in my printer. And if you don't know which that one is, I will show you. Just for anyone who doesn't know, because I know most of you do know, but I draw a lot of artwork, and then the ones that I like are the ones that I like to copy out. So that was the angel, the blue angel picture that I did, I don't know, a year or so ago. But it's so pretty. And the blue just reminds me of, I don't know, Palladian energy or something. So got that. So I can do prints of that now, if anyone's interested. And if you are, you can email me, even though I'm really rubbish at looking at my emails. Or you can find me on Instagram, Janine Flannery, Only Daydream. And I've also been having prints of the JFK Jr., which I'm going to show you in a minute. Because that was done in 2018 in the moment of and the essence of talking about JFK Jr. So just watched David Icke live on Monday. Oh yeah, I've not watched that yet. But yeah, sorry. So the fridge magnets are massive. The really big fridge magnets, flat ones, like postcard ones, but the big. So I've got the angel. We're just testing these out. A witchy girl, sort of, I did ages ago, but I did like the picture. It's really cute. So I will show these in the daylight because you can't see the colour properly. But she was cute. There was a mismatch collage picture which says use your imagination. It was mainly really about the picture, not the words on it, but it was just a colourful, bright, sort of funky little, I called them the Feminine Divine Collection because they're all women, you know, they're all women. Anyone remember the little Native American Indian picture that I did a while ago? Sorry about the reflection, but so these are massive, big fridge magnets. So it's like having a piece of artwork on your fridge. I may even get the JFK Jr. shrunk and put into fridge magnets as well. So, you know, the angel. Yeah, people are saying that, Mark, please make an oracle deck. And do you know what? I know there's quite a lot of cards in an oracle, but I guess I could take my time doing it because there's a lot of my artwork that I guess I could put in an oracle out of my intuition and just do it over time. So maybe it's something I'll look for just in my own time because I know it will take time. But yeah, people have said that. There was this one that, I mean, it isn't finished yet anyway, but there was the blue sort of alien-y sort of thing going on there. Angel, don't know if you can see it. You're very artistic. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, it would be awesome. That's the face of the collage before. Just funky one. And if anyone remembers the sort of pink avatar fairy sort of one, which I love as well, I love this one, was the painting that I did. And then there was a lovely lady on one of my art journals. A lady of colour, if you can see, beautiful. Like I said, they're all women, you know, like feminine divine ones, so that's good. Hi, Fifth World. Fifth World's in the house as well. Yeah, talk about telekinesis as well, because you put that guy on. I can't remember his YouTube now, but I was having a discussion about somebody about that, and they think it's not that, and I'm like, you can feel the tingle in your fingers when you're doing it. But so these are fridge magnets. Like I said, that one, we've got the avatar-y one, the blue angel that I did ages ago, the Native American Indian, and the witchy girl. So if you're interested, you can check me out on Instagram, Janine Flannery, Dolly Daydream, or you can email me. I don't know if anyone's, I think Rachel might have my email. I'm so rubbish. But yeah, they're massive fridge magnets. So you can have them to hold paper on your fridge, or you can just have them as a piece of art. So like your top, yeah, it's new. Oh. And what else have I been up to? Oh yeah, I was making my sister some jewellery. So if she is watching, which I don't think she is, don't watch now, because it's a birthday on the 7th of May. So I'm always making things for her. Thank you. Rachel's put my email in chat in case anyone's interested in anything you see, but I've made this bracelet. Don't know if you can see, and it's got a little I call it a namaste hand. I can't remember what they're called, but I know you can't see. I'll have to show you in daylight. Like I said, I haven't got a ring light at the minute. I need to get a mini one. That's why you can't really see anything. Not really good in this light, which doesn't show. And I can't put this up on Instagram because my sister will see it. So Don't know if it's going to focus. Oh, there. And then she's got a little set of like the little seed beads to go with it. You know, I love wearing stacked bracelets. I love stacked bracelets. I don't feel dressed unless I've got jewelry on. It's weird. Love the bracelet. Yeah, there'll be a lot more bracelet designs coming up to summer because, you know, and some ankle bracelets as well. Love the ankle bracelets. And I did make a necklace with this copper beaded wired. It's got amethyst. Can't remember what the yellow stones are, but they actually are gemstones. And I've got a pen on my hand. And little mini wooden beads with a little brass flower. So she likes like quite earthy tones. So that's quite a nice necklace. And these could be earrings as well. So I'm going to be making a lot more of these. Trying to wipe things off school, but I think I just need a couple of designs and then just go and do a few of the couple of designs. I'm just trying to see which ones I like at the minute because I get very distracted and I just need to settle down with that. So that's that. Yeah, I've only been putting a few bits together because I've been thinking about stuff. Like I said, it's been hard with off school, so that's that. And then anyone remembers I did this ages ago, and I'm going to have to put it on a piece of clothing or a jacket. It is nearly finished. I think it said close your physical eyes and open your, I think it's meant to say open your third eye because it's got a third eye on it. And you can't see the colours properly because it's washed out because of this light, but it is a what do you call it? Needle and thread, what's it called? Not tapestry. Oh my God, what's it called? It's all hand stitched anyway, and I'll have to show it in the daytime because you can't see. It's got green leaves on it, pink bits, and I hand stitched this lady on it. Don't know if you can see it properly, but I did that. Hi Dave, hi anyone who's just popped in. A bit like when I did my coat when I was just testing it out because it was something to do with my family name, crest of to do with my family. When I did this, hand painted on a jacket. I'm going to be trying to do some more, sort of cross stitch, but not cross stitch, embroidery. So I might be doing some more hand painted things on jackets, get into that custom made because this was mine. I was just testing this out. I don't know what it looks like. Yeah, oak tree. Oak tree is it's like family crest thing. Oak tree, wisdom. Oak tree is the big, don't know if you can see. If you can see it. So I might be doing that as well. Because I do want to start a business of my handcrafted stuff. It's just always been that confidence to push it out there. So, which I am. I'm getting a bit of support as well now. So, you know, customizing stuff. So I think that's good as well. Yeah. And that's to me, obviously. But I've done that. And then any drawings I've done this week that have come to mind that I've popped in are, I think I put one up yesterday. Oh, and some writing came with the picture as well, so I will read that out because I didn't read it out the other day. I think that was a picture I did the other day. I think I showed it. Merge with the energies. Everything's about energy at the minute. And there are many parts of us, merge them all, the observer, the truther, the doer, all in one. It's a bit like the Trinity. So there's that picture. Hi, is it Lois? And I do want to try and get some pictures into a colouring book because I only have to do them in black and white. I've got to stop colouring them in, print them in black and white, and maybe come and show you what they look like when you colour them in pencil or felt tip of what they would look like when you actually colour them in. Then in my book where I just doodle a lot of things, I will come into chat in a minute and talk about how you all are. Thank you, Sue. A picture, the pictures that I've done a really pretty one today. I've shown you. Oh, first of all, the prints of. If anyone's going to be interested, especially you QAnon people out there. Obviously, if you're QAnon, you know I've been on it since the beginning. So there's a design coming up. That was just, I was printing out the Easter picture that I just came into my head when we were talking about Easter, you know, rebirth and everything. And then I did a print of, I was testing it. Then I did a print of, this isn't finished yet. I've got to finish colouring it in, but the Statue of Liberty one, Love, Liberation Earth, I called it. So it's not on that piece at the top because I didn't print it properly, but I was just testing the colours. And then the JFK Jr. Yeah, where we go one, we go all. Whoop, whoop. Even Healing Minds ramblings on the where we go one, we go all. So that's the JFK Jr. one. And it's a bit splotchy because that's how it came out in a watercolouring where I just did it in the moment, wasn't thinking of doing it for anything. And then I ended up loving it that much just in pencil and a bit of watercolour, that even the imperfections on it, which I don't think you can see here and here where the watercolours, there's not much on it. It was in the essence of JFK Jr. done in 2018. So, you know, that's there. And in a white frame, it just looks really cute. I might be doing something else with this picture, a bit more Q-ified. I might change it up. So there's two. I might put with this, the QAnon poem that I made about a year or so ago. People know I've read it out quite a few times. But I can actually print that out now. Dolly, I love your channel, The Spiritual Side, just not a Q person. Yeah. I mean, I have stepped a lot away from Q, as in, I don't mean I've stepped away, I haven't stepped away, but I've just chilled out because people are on that path of searching now, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But I don't see, to me, Q isn't political. It's not. It seems 3D to some people, but I see beyond that of what it actually is. It looks like that to some people, but there's still a movement with that is beyond, and it is a spiritual thing. But I don't go on about it as much as I used to because I'm sitting back and observing now, and I'm watching people wake up, because beyond that is the spiritual side of it. But it still is a big part of me and a big part of my awakening, and what helped me go to the spiritual side as well. You know, you missed my message. What I did. So there's a JFK Jr. beacon of light. So there's all them, and then I think a picture I've done today. You're very talented, Dolly. Thank you, Flat Earth Liberation Movement. It's just what I do. It's just what I love doing, and it just comes out of me, and that's what I love doing. You make such cute artwork. Thank you, Jess. I think it's cute. I think people do like it. Well, the one I did today was, I just thought this was so cute, was this. It's more the woman in the middle, not the thing going around it, but I might take this picture in the middle and do something with it. Now, the light's bounding off it, but it's an angel. You know, ever think about angels, circles? An angel says, be love and light. But because it's a bit shiny, it's going to glare because it's in a pocket. So, yeah, print everything. I know I'm going to print the best ones I like. I am going to print out, and then if anyone wants to purchase, they can. I believe it's an essence and an energy out of me. How I'm feeling, that's how I think I get stuff out, is through my artwork. And light work is anything you enjoy, like language, dance, singing. When people say light language, I think that light language is everything. Anything creative that you love is a light language. So mine is done through my art. Hi, Tree Hugger Dave Maloney. I seen you on yeah, I'm going to do some prints, so I'm going to be hard at work this week. I'm definitely going to try and get in the zone, even though I said it's a bit difficult with Finn being off school. But Tree Hugger Dave, I think I saw you on, was it genetics. I can't remember the new channel. The guy that Fifth World put up with the telekinesis that I did the other day. Yes, I looked a bit of a nutter with the scarf around my face because that was nothing to do with the virus. That was just because I didn't want to breathe on it. But I was telling someone the other day, I get tingles in the hands and it does move. And I'm going to try and practice with it. So maybe it's not on something spinning. I'm going to try and knock a piece of paper off the side or something like that. I do think, because we've got parts of our brains we don't use and we're not taught to, we are supernatural. And guess what I found out today? We are super and we are natural. My dad told me today something on the lines of, I'll have to ask him again, something to do with Donald Trump's golf course somewhere is called Isla, which is really weird because I was going to call Finn Isla if he was a girl, and something to do with Viking and something else language together. I thought Vikings means something like supernatural victory, and I thought, boom. We are supernatural. He'd know about supernatural stuff because his uncle was in connection with Nikola Tesla. And we're not talking about Tesla cars. We're talking about Nikola Tesla for humanity. And I did see Roxanne, the Globalist Diary, and Rich talking about Tesla the other day. I just caught it today, actually. I've spoke to Rox and Rich today and said, well, I've been banging on about Nikola Tesla for about 2 years. And the connection with Trump and what Trump knows, you know, and how people are really coming to see that Trump is a good person doing good things now. And he's not what the mainstream media is saying he is. People are starting to wake up. Boom, shalaka, boom. Yeah. So, you know, oh, yeah, he was telekinesising. Yeah, I saw the clouds and all that. I'm like, I don't think I'm there yet, but I do definitely feel an energy in my hands when I'm doing it. So despite what anyone else might think, I can feel something, and it feels magnetic. I could say electrical, but it feels like a magnetic pull. Isn't this an electric magnetic universe, or whatever you call it? Whatever. But I can feel it. I can feel it. I could probably do it right now. But you know, chi. Yeah, it's all energy. Chi, chai, yin and yang. Yeah, chi. All the words they use is energy, and everything's energy, and everything's energy, everything. So I think if we hone in on Shamrock, if we hone in on our energy and start practicing, practice makes perfect. It becomes stronger and stronger. So I want to keep looking at that when I can, because then I can see what I think. And if it does get stronger and it does actually work on other things where I could knock things over, then I know, yeah, I believe it. I definitely believe. There's people who are skeptical, and I just think that's okay. It's like some people don't focus on it. It's not because they want to know the ins and outs of everything. It's just because I think it's fantastic, and it just proves the point of there are things out there we can't see. Doesn't mean it's not there. And we are actually supernatural beings, and we do hold powers, but we've been shut down, distracted, and told that we're not the center of I don't mean the center of the universe, but we're not, you know, we're just mere little beings, and we're not, you know, I think we're very powerful beings, and that's what they didn't want us to know. And it's not because it's a guru or it's a couple of people or it's a couple of spiritual people. It's all of us. We can all do this. So it means you are all important, and you are all in your own universe, and you do all have these powers, and there's no one better than anyone or over anyone. We all hold them, but it just depends on what you want to tune into. And you might be better at stronger in some areas than others, because you might choose to focus on certain areas, which is what I do. Dolly, you can do it with the orbs. Elemental beings, just like clouds are. Yeah, I do believe clouds are. I know people think, oh yeah, it's clouds, it's rain, like we get the sylphs and stuff like that. I do believe in all that, and it is what you believe, isn't it? So I think I need to start small and then look at other things. But I know it's the intention, but I'm always like, it's getting the thoughts out of your head and just asking with intention. But yeah, definitely. Like my dog was sleeping on the bed, I just rested my hand in her back, and after a few minutes I felt like a continuous electrical current through my feet. Yeah, I've done it with people. I'm testing it out with people, and they know who they are. And I've done it with my son, and he said he got a cold feeling here when I was pointing at his head, but he had a blindfold on. I did it on my sister the other week down her back, where I asked her, could she feel anything? She could feel right where I was not touching her. That's her back. I was just pointing my fingers at her, and doing this, and she could feel it. And I've done it with other people as well, and they said they could feel it like a pulsing. You know, some people are so skeptical, but it's just yeah, Reiki. That's what my sister said. She went, oh my God, you know how to do Reiki? I mean, I think we all can. But I was like, what am I supposed to do with it? So, yeah, what am I supposed to do with it? I'm like, am I supposed to go and like, or am I supposed to just, I know I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to be doing with it? Yeah. You are talking absolute nonsense. Oh, well, I'm talking absolute nonsense to the person in chat there, because it would be nonsense to you if you don't believe in it, and that's fine. Kissy kisses to you. That's fine. You don't believe in it. Maybe you shouldn't be on this channel. But, you know, that's the sort of people you get in. But see, it's that thing again. I always say, the film Dark Crystal, the skeptics and the mystics. You get a lot of people that don't want to. It's like the thing with Q. They don't want to see the truth. Oh, they don't want to see the truth. They don't want to look into certain things. That's not saying that's, you know, that's wrong for them. It's just, well, if you choose to not look into that, or you're scared of it, or you just think it's daft, then that's up to you. But someone who wants to look into things just for learning, to see what's what. I mean, I got this book off a special someone the other day. I have listened to the first one, if you've listened to the Celestine Prophecy, but this is The Secret of Shambhala. I think it's the second one, In Search of the 11th Insight. You know, we know there's stuff. People choose not to look at that. That's fine. But I choose to, because I'm a little seeker and I like to know myself. I don't want people telling me. And this is the thing with people telling people, oh, there's 5 by 55 there, 5 by 5 and 17. So it's gone down to 54. Is if I see something I believe in, I want to try it to see if I can feel it. Then I can say, yes, I felt it. I've had that experience. Not, oh, yeah, I believe in it just because someone said it, but I haven't actually looked into it or tried it. I will try it. You know? So, love your sister, Dolly. Yeah. Why are people coming in with names like that? Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh. I'm a hunter myself. Yeah, people are hunting for truth. And it's not because we want to know the ins and outs of everything. It's just because we do sort of want validation in a way. And it's not to be like, oh, yeah, I know. It's just the stuff I believe in. I want to feel that. And if I'm seeing it personally and I'm experiencing it personally, nothing wrong with it. Each to their own. Yeah, supernatural hunter, supernatural seeker. Exactly. So, yeah, nothing wrong in that. Nothing wrong. That's why I don't get people. Well, I do get people, obviously, that come on people's channels saying things like that. But then again, you know, sorry, I just got distracted then. It's sorry, someone with a new number scaring me after death there. Yeah. So yeah, people, it's like each to their own, not hurting anyone. So, you know, don't be a pleb. People's view on reality is based on their own belief or lack of belief. We limit ourselves when we don't seek knowledge. Exactly, Dr. B. I believe in that. That is a really, really good thing to say. I'll say that again. People's view on reality is based on their own belief or lack of belief. We limit ourselves when we don't seek knowledge. Exactly. Why would people not want to further things and look into things? It's not to know the be all and end all of everything, because I just keep thinking we're spiraling with information and knowledge, and it's a beautiful thing. You can just keep learning and learning and learning how to do this and learning how to do that. I think it's a beautiful thing. When people are like, oh, it's this, and it's like limiting yourself. So you close yourself. You definitely do close yourself off. Yeah, I never stop laughing. Yeah, you definitely do close yourself off. Why would you not want to look into things? So, like I say, people like that, that's up to them. If they don't want to look into things, or they don't think it's real, or they don't believe in it, fanfare on. I do. I like looking into things. If it comes to be something that I think, actually, I don't think it's what I think it is, fair enough. But at least I went in to look to it to see if is this what I actually think it is, because everything I'm looking into at the minute, people that I'm coming across on in chat, people's YouTube channels before Fifth World, a load of other people, it's just all totally making sense. Everything's totally making sense. And to me, it just feels quite magical. That might sound batshit crazy to some people, but it is. And I'm seeking the things I want to seek. And if I'm seeing it and I'm having an experience, then in my little reality, my world, in my reality, it's real to me. People don't see that. People laugh. Oh, well, you know, go and tune into whatever you're doing of whatever it is that you like doing. I'm making mead. Ooh, you're making mead this evening. Yeah, there are many ways to seek truth, but you know, some people come through it through different ways. They don't have to come through it for ways of the other, but we still all get there. And it's because we're all different. We're all the same, but we're all different. We all learn differently. I learn differently. So I'm not going to learn the way some people learn. It might have took me longer, whatever, but I have to do it the way I understand it. So yeah, being inquisitive keeps the mind healthy. It definitely does. Yeah, it's all connecting. It is all connecting. It's mad. It's mad, but it's wonderful. It's exactly the same for me that way, and it's proving me right. It's proving right to me. Exactly. And I think we're all finding that validation. It's not because we need it. It's just that it just makes you feel, it's that feel again of like, I knew there was something. I knew there was more. Yeah, synchronicities, bang on, yeah. I knew there was something. I've always known there was something, and now it's totally making more sense with what's coming out in the 3D. What's coming out in the 3D, as we like to say, and that consciousness is absolutely mind-blowing at the minute. Absolutely. Oi, oi, Dolly and all, where we go when we go all. Whoop, whoop. Bazza. Exactly. You know, with the Q stuff and everything, it's just like so much stuff coming out, and I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just watching. I'm watching the other people wake up. My difficulty is I can't handle people suffering or being abused, like being fined or going out. What's this? Fined or going out? What's this? I know there's a lot of stuff going on, and I guess a lot of it has to happen in a sense. If you look at it in a different way, things have to happen, and there is stuff that's going to happen where people get in the way and this, that, and the other, because it's all just an awakening. But hello, but I guess it's just the way it is, and the way things have to be seen to wake people up. I guess that's just the way it is. Hi, good servant. So yeah. So how are you all feeling in chat anyway with, you know, what is it, Sunday today? So how's this week been? How's this week been? Hi, Sky. Hi, anyone who's just come in. And what amazing conversations we all end up having. I know, especially when we can all talk about different topics openly. Exactly, and we should be able to talk about different topics openly. People getting triggered by different comments because it doesn't fit their narrative. It's like, come on, they're interesting times we're living in right now. It's an age of information. Never have we had this time where we can go and dig on information that we want to look into. Age of information. The weeks are flying by. They definitely are. Don't you think there's like a thing on time? It's going so quick. It's like jumped on a different timeline, which I believe some of us have a different consciousness, and it's just like realize evil won't just step aside to let good get in front of them. No, they won't. It'll throw everything at you to keep you behind them. Yeah, But it's a shame for them that we have an alliance and there's more and more people waking up. And when you wake up, that's another thing they don't want you to do. That's a bit of power chucked straight back at them, I think, because once real eyes see the real lies, yeah, it's a bit like game over soon. But you've got to stand strong. That's why with the whole Q thing and everything else, I've never fell off. I've never, come off here because someone was saying something. I just stand in my own. I'm like, I'll stand for what I believe in. If I believe in something wholeheartedly, I'll stand for it until I'm proven wrong. Which at the minute, I've not been proven. Not saying it's right or wrong, but I've not been proven wrong with the whole Q thing yet. Not had to really take much back. I don't think I've had to take anything back at all, apart from maybe sometimes when we said something might have been coming out at a certain time because we've stepped in front of it and said, oh yeah, when really we don't really know the dates because we're not supposed to, but it's all good. So right. Oh, I've just got something. Life will let you get away with something for a while, but sooner or later you will pay the price. Everything you do in life causes the effects that you experience. When you get the bill, be prepared to pay. And that is by, I don't know if it's a Yangler, what I'm like for reading, Yanzant or something. I knew somebody sent me that. So, and I do believe in that. I'll say that again. Life will let you get away with something for a while, but sooner or later you will pay the price. Why is my voice going all crackly? Everything you do in life causes the effects that you experience. When you get the bill prepared to pay. And I believe in that as well. Everything you do and say causes effects, and you pay for it at some point. So that's why, we say, try and be loved, try and be light, try and be kind, try and be compassionate to people. We're all learning. We've all got angry in the past and done certain things because it's like attract like. The more you put out, whichever way you put out, you'll get back. So if you're all in anger all the time and all that, you'll get that back. If you're all in love and you're trying to reverse things, you're trying to be a better person, that'll come back to you as well. Love to all, pass it on, and it will grow. Exactly. We are starting to reopen. Oh yeah, this is America. You're from America. We are starting to reopen slowly, but a lot of resistance from the media, scare tactics, constant. Yeah, and that's just media for you. But we know, a lot of people are seeing all that, and the media is one big scare tactic. So that's interesting. Ireland are very strict. My family can't go in more than 2 communities, and they are needed. Yeah. And I don't actually think the Prime Minister of Ireland was good, really, was he either? Hello, Dolly. Sorry I'm late. What have I missed? I don't know. I've just been yakking and they tried to take me off before and I didn't even say anything. So anyway, just let me go and warm my tea up. I was still asking you lot how you've been feeling. been more relaxed here. Saw lots of people crammed on buses. Yeah, I've seen neighbours getting together, things, people about a little bit more. Sleeping Warriors made 2 videos for Roxanne. Have you seen them? Oh no, I haven't. I know they've kept having the shows taken down and stuff, so I've not really been watching anything. And so I'll have to check it out. My local farmer's just opened a new farm shop yesterday right up the road from, which is great. Oh, that's good. See, there'll be new things coming in slowly, trickly. I feel very encouraged and positive about our future. The dark side are showing that they're about what they're about, and people are taking notice. Exactly, Ron, that's how I feel, that I'm very encouraged by the future, even with the things I want to do with my art and stuff. Very encouraged. Because they are being shown, whether people believe or not. At the end of the day, people are talking about this stuff. So whether people believe in, oh, I don't believe in this and I don't believe Trump's in, it doesn't really matter. Things are changing. People are talking, and we're not going to go back to normal because we don't want that normal that we lived in. So bring it on, I say. Bring it on. And like I said before, there's just a lot of people realising about family, friends, who they want to be around, what's more important, saying hi to people in the street now, all good stuff like that, which is a beautiful thing anyway. I think people are starting to realise what is actually important, the sort of people that you want in your life, the sort of people that you want to be around or you don't want to be around, really looking at that sort of stuff. So, no, I haven't. Oh, you're thinking of getting rid of your smartphone. Yes, and it's whole new, it's whole world, not just small parts. We've been enjoying my mornings. Yeah, I've been doing yoga in the morning, not at weekends, but every morning in the week. Last week I was doing a 10-minute morning yoga, which I really like for stretching out. So that's good. I'm trying to get my health back on track, bit by bit. So that's good. Do you ever watch Stop the Crime? No. Oh, I was going to read this Celestine Prophecies, the back of it, because it was quite. I have, listened to the audio of the first one. It says, if you know what it's about, in a remote snow-covered mountain near Tibet lies a community long thought to be mere myth called Shambhala. Here in this place is a knowledge that has been hidden for centuries and an insight that can have a profound impact on the way we live our lives. Funny that, because people see books like this as myth, when really it's got more truth in it than people would know. I've had a bit of negativity thrown my way this week and I've been a sit down, but it's pushing me in the right direction, and I'm learning how to rise above it. Exactly, but you will still get that. Feel confused, happy about what's going on to be. But my sister and 2 best friends are losing their jobs at British Airways, and they're really upset. Yeah, the thing is about the jobs is they may be losing the jobs, and I know that's upsetting, but in the end they will find a new job in something else. And maybe it's because maybe them jobs are not going to come back. Maybe some new things are going to come in. Like, who knows? Maybe that place was part of something nefarious that we don't know about. I don't know. I'm just saying there could be lots of things involved. Yes, here in Sweden, I've darkness for about 6 months. I've started infusing my water with rose quartz and other crystals, and I much feel more peace and energy. Yeah, you can put quartz and stuff in your water. I've done that before. Yes, the companies might close for good. Yeah, this is what I've said. I've said some big companies, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, corporations may close down and never reopen. Yes, it's sad for people, but they will end up getting another job, and it might not be in the job they did before. But if those jobs are part of something that never worked for us in the first place behind the scenes, I don't mean they were part of it, something going on nefarious that we don't know about, because remember, a lot of these nefariouses are in big companies. They might never come back. We might be getting something else, or they might bring new transporting of new things that we've got that people might go into them. So that, to me, it's like there's all sorts in there. You just don't know. And if you found out it was nefarious, you wouldn't want to be working for them anyway, even though it seems crappy. Or they might get pushed into a job where they end up at a job that they actually really like. Who knows? But I'll just finish off reading the end of this book. Your search for Shambhala begins with the words of a child and the vision of an old friend. Slender clues which will lead to Kathamunda or something, and then to Lasha, I don't know, Tibet. And amid blowing snows and perilous mountains, you will meet the members of the secret Tibetan sect that guards mysterious legends, the verbal instructions handed for centuries that describe the inner changes one must undergo before entering Shambhala. I think Shambhala's, some people say it's a place, I think it's us within the transition, why can't I say the word? The transformation within us. Finally, with Chinese agents in pursuit, you will pass through regions where anger and compassion struggle for ascendancy. You will also arrive at a place where the stunning reality about human prayer energy, boom shalaka laka, just saying, our underdeveloped ability to increase the synchronicities, which we've all been talking about in our lives, which we've just said, and influence what will happen to us in the future, is revealed. Does that not sound like what's going on now? And Shambhala's here. Like James Redfield's other books, The Secret of Shambhala has a parable effect. Open yourself to the amazing adventure and the experience that will stretch your worldview. It will also leave you determined to challenge your thoughts and wishes into a dynamic force that can help you to liberate your life, enhance the lives of others, because that's what we're meant to be doing, on service to others, and actively change the world. Isn't that what's happening now? Just saying, and all about energy. Yes, like workers have different roles. I guess my heart aches for humanity and only trust my creator's plan. Every time I seek an answer, I get the love, highest vibrations. Which, yeah, I think they've all got different jobs, and it is a bit hearty achy for humanity, but we've also got to be doing this for ourselves. So I think people are being swept along to where they are meant to be. I do. So I think when you look at something where it looks bad, like losing a job, it's actually because you're not meant to be there. You're going to end up somewhere better, even though it might be a bit khaki, maybe for a little bit. It's actually because you're actually going to the right thing that you should be in. Like, there might be new jobs coming with different things that are going to be coming in, because we know we've got new technologies, we know we've got new healing things, we know there's so much that can come out in the near future that they're going to need people working there. Maybe they'll train them up. There's so much that could happen if you look at it like that. So, beautiful things could be happening. Doesn't seem like it at the time, and that's what we'll think when we look back and go, oh, but it made sense. Because everything makes sense now. When I look back at my past, I'm like, oh yeah, that felt really crap at the time. That was really bad at the time. That I don't want to go through again. But actually, I needed to go through it, even though it was awful at the time, to be where I am right now. Or I wouldn't have learned what I was meant to learn. So think of the world without the Illuminati. Exactly. Can you imagine a new world, a new way? People in love with life and in love with each other, as in wanting to help each other. Heaven on earth, basically. That's what I think. Beautiful, because we're not all being lied to. We're not all being lied to. Living in a world where we don't have to put up with that cack anymore. That's what timeline I'm on. I just think, you know what? All these beautiful things we've wanted to do could come in for everybody, because there's enough for everybody. It's just a giving universe. I did watch Laura Eisenhower, yes. Just watched Laura Eisenhower's side person. I didn't watch that one. I watched the one before with the boxer again, so I will catch up on that one. Wow, absolutely mind-blowing information, best thing. I will listen to it after then, because I went to listen to that, got distracted by something else, because there's only a few people I listen to now. So that's brilliant. True love toward each of us. Exactly, because we are all each other. It's a financial aspect of losing jobs and getting new ones. The new ones will be on a much lower talent. Yeah, but who knows? We don't really know what's going on. And if other things come in where things are lower, but other things are lower, maybe we're not paying for certain things that we should never have been paying for anyway, because the man-made wars that we pay for that are not made by us may lower other stuff. So maybe we won't have to work as much. Who knows in the future? But please don't look at it like, everything's doom and gloom. Sometimes it feels like that at first because there's a changeover. I'd love to sit around and compare with people like you guys in the chat, listening to each other's journeys. Exactly, Lois. And that's what I think is beautiful. I was saying to someone the other day, when I watch Soulology and loads of other spirit, like what you could call spiritual channels, but we are all spiritual anyway. Spiritual, you are spiritual, we are all spiritual. I'm just love listening. Like people will say, oh, what's it matter? I'm like, because I love listening to people's stories. They're all different but the same, but I'm loving it because it's more and more each day. And that's how you can see there is a massive awakening of however you woke up and whatever you're doing at the minute, wherever you are with it. Yeah, I saw that about David Icke. David Icke's got truth, I'm still not sure about. But yeah, I know. Well, I got kicked off before on the first stream that I put up, said that it was copyright, and I'd not even said anything. I was talking about my own jewellery, so don't know what that was all about. But they are messing with people. They're kicking Roxanne off all the time. They're kicking a load of people off. Jobs will change, but things will be so much better. The shackles will be gone. That's what I think. That's what I truly believe. So it may seem a bit cacky at the minute, but once the shackles are gone, we'll be able to do so much more. And people will be bringing, like, I'm going on about my artwork. People will be able to make money and do things with the things that they love and they want to put out without getting, like, ramshackled by the bigger people who nick people's ideas anyway and then make out that they've done it or whatever. If you want to look at it like that, that people will have that freedom to do more things. Oh, did you? What, in 2000? Wow. Brilliant. I love that, Miss Chime. 6 billion under the sun all looking out for number one, all sharing the same sun. What's the troubles? Come, Dolly. Yeah. Yeah. So there is so much to look forward to. I know some of it looks a bit doomy, gloomy, shitey, but I do believe in the end we have to go through a bit of struggle sometimes with certain things to see other things, and that will wake people up. You know, everyone's waking up with different things that are happening to them. Some might be getting that now, they've not had things that happened then, but then they're getting that, this, that, and the other. So yeah, hearts will open more towards each other. We'll take care of our sisters and brothers. I think that, Ron, as well. I think a lot of hearts are opening to people now instead of all this me, hate. You know, I don't like things I'm seeing. It doesn't mean I hate people. Idiots come on here. It doesn't mean I hate them. You know, people have said to me before, people that I like, oh, you hate me, because it's like, I never said I hated you. Hate's a really strong word. It's not hate. It's just might not get on a little bit with a few things. That's not hate. That's just not vibing. That's just not vibing. I don't know how to feel about David. Yeah, I don't. I'm just like, with him, yeah, I see a lot of truth, maybe because when he goes against Trump, maybe that's because he doesn't look into it. I don't know. 45 in the House there, 45th president. I always say that. But then again, he does put truth out. But I just think in the end, we're going to see who the game players are. Anyway, we're starting to see who the game players are. So, you know, I can be a pain in the ass, but I know. Sorry. Oh, what? I don't know. What did you say? But yeah, I do love it when you just find a community like you lot in chat and we can talk about things. And I'll see a lot of you making comments in other people's videos. I'm like, oh, like I saw Tree Hugger Dave Maloney on the other day. I lost a job that is going away, new better paid to play job, fell into the perception that within the week, and it's been more enjoyable than ever. See, there's one right there. Exactly. Hey, I used to have a well-paid corporate marketing job, which I hated. Now I'm working on food banks for Morrison's supermarket, and I love it. Yeah, see, Morrison's, that's where I go to. Morrison's, I love Morrison's. But yeah, you could be in a totally different job. That's nothing that you thought you'd be in, but you just love it. It doesn't matter what you work in. You could be in McDonald's, whatever it is, as long as you love it. And maybe people are going to go to them jobs that they actually love, not because they're going to a job because it's money. They actually like getting up in the morning, being around the people. That's what you want to go to. You want to be in a job where you actually enjoy it. Time goes faster. You're going to enjoy it. You can hang around with people that are good people, not in a job where who wants to go to a job where you just don't want to get out of bed in the morning and you're not looking forward to it? So if anyone's at that job and they've lost that sort of job, yeah, I know it's not nice money-wise, but you might fall into something where you actually love what you're doing, and it might be a job that you never even thought you were going to do. Who knows? Love and light to you all. I'm heading off, but hopefully chat again soon. Thanks, Dolly. Hope you have a good night. I will. Thank you, Lois, for coming in. Thank you for your nice comments. Get a job you love, you never work. Exactly. You get a job you love, you know, it's not work, is it? Because you love it. You love it. And I think this time in lockdown, for the people who've come out of jobs or they're waiting or they're working at home, or some people might realise, actually, do you know what? I really love working at work. I like going out and meeting people. You know, like people at work might moan, oh, God, I hate my job. And then they've had to work at home and then they might go back and go, actually, I'd rather go outside to work. Some people might realise that actually might be able to do this job at home and I actually quite like working at home, maybe being with the kids, maybe not. There's loads of things that are going on and people are realising certain stuff, and maybe people are realising certain jobs can be done from home and they don't have to be done from an office. Bit flexible, whatever. Who knows? Do what you love so no one can enjoy what you're doing. Yeah, I always say, what is it? Do what you love and love what you do. Love what you do what you love. So yeah, so like I said, there's a lot of things going on, and there's a lot of people getting on board with a lot of other stuff now. People changing their minds about a certain president, thinking, actually, I'm agreeing with a lot of stuff he's saying now. Not me. People are saying that. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm just like, you know, just watching it. I'm watching it all happen. I'm listening. My sister's on it, like, bang on it now. She's even getting triggered, and she doesn't normally get triggered. She's going through that whole stage that I went through, and it is quite funny to see. It's funny to see. I never can't stop laughing at her because she was like me a few years ago. And she's like, oh, I don't know why, and now she's like, bah, 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 bah. And she doesn't get like that. She's more calmer than me. But I'd say if I'm anything, if you want to say in the high art gems, if you want to say in the whole starseed thing, they say there's crystals and there's what they called indigos. I'm sure I'd be an indigo because they say they're a bit more feisty, you know, a bit more like warrior type sort of thing. But it's a crystal and the indigos coming together. I think I'd be more indigo. I really do. There have to be different waves because, you know, that's just how it works. You know, like in war, your fighters would go on, you know, I'm just thinking of like Vikings and stuff like that. There'd be different, it's like in football, there's different parts of that team that would go in, the stronger ones, maybe at the front or whatever, I don't know, whatever, the cavalry, whatever goes in first and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? So there'd be light workers like that, the ones that were a bit softer, ones that were stronger, ones that were more feistier, ones that were more, yeah, indigo. So indigo, golden eye, what does golden eye mean? They've got golden eyes. Does anyone know or heard recent information about rescuing the children? No, I mean, I personally think it's been done and they're getting that out of the way for everything else that's coming out, because General Flynn's been, you know, they lied about him, so that'll be getting sorted, and then it'll be on the way of releasing everything, because there's not much left that they've got. But I personally, I feel that they've got all that out of the way. They don't need everyone to see everything because the stories will come out anyway, but they had to get all that out of the way so people weren't involved in trying to get caught up in that, get them all out of the way for the things that are coming, especially with Mr. Tom Hanks and stuff that's going on. I'll just put that out there now. So yeah, I'm just observing at the minute, waiting. Yeah, kids coming home, yeah. Oh, you didn't know what colour? Yeah, indigo's like a bluey colour, isn't it? Isn't indigo like a blue colour? Bluey green, is it? I think so. Anybody in chat? I think it's a bluey green colour. I think. Yeah, a bluey green colour, is it? Yeah, bluey green. I thought so. Oh, blue purple. Blue purple. Yeah, blue anyway. So yeah, I think that this year and next year are massive, because some people just think, oh, it's all coming out. Yeah, and it is, but it's still going to be trickling out over the next couple of years, because there's like tribunals and all the stuff involved and blah blah blah, you know, going on like that. And this is where you really have to go within, because Yes, I said that today. Supposedly, Mr. Tom Hanks has been executed by lethal injection. Trump tweeted, "Bye bye Bush" today. Oh, did he? I've not seen it, but I think that was done ages ago, and that's why I think the whole thing in Australia with Tom Hanks when they said it wasn't him is it? I think it was done ages ago, and the media have tried to poo-hoo it because the actual, I've got it on my phone actually. The actual paper, because they normally print it before, was printed for the 4th of May, which is tomorrow, but this was a couple of days ago. So I guess we're going to see, aren't we? Because we all know what he is. So I guess we're going to see. Yeah, so if you didn't know that, that is the so-called thing, the word on the street that's going about, that he has been taken out. You know, with the others, and if anyone remembers, ages ago, Q did say these people will be eradicated off the earth, and they put up about treason as well. Hi, CJ. Treason. I mean, I'll just go and check out. I've not been checking. Treason, treason, treason. Well, what do you get for treason? Why did they bring back the death penalty? Oh, yes. Because these people would never give up. These people would just carry on. Hillary, word on the street is treason. Who knows? Remember Ginsburg? Ginsburg, yeah. Not seen her. Think she's gone as well. There's lots of people. Soros, maybe. Don't hear of these people anymore. Not seeing them, are we? Not seeing Obama, not seeing anyone. All right, so new cues. I've not even been looking. In reality, they're not after me. They're after you. I'm just in the way. Exactly. Boom. Let me have a look. People. An information-free thinking public awake is the greatest fear. United we stand. Q. Exactly. There's, for us to be awake is their greatest fear. Well, it's tough because we are all waking up. We are all waking up, ready to stand up. What's this? This new workplace monitoring tool issue an alert when anyone less than 6. Oh god, yeah, that's funny. I've seen all. Sometimes you can't tell the public the truth. You must show them. It's time to wake up. Q. Exactly, because people go, why can't Trump just say this? Why can't they just say? You have to. It has to be shown. Not really tell, because people go, oh, that's just someone saying. You have to be shown, and that is what's happening. That's what's happening in mainstream media, digging themselves bigger holes every day. Logical thinking. Yeah, there's loads on there. Digest, know your rights. Never in our history has this been attempted. Patriots worldwide simply needed a spark to reignite the engine for humanity. Where we go one, we go. Yeah, we did need a spark. And that's why I've said to people when they go, oh, what's he doing, Trump? This, that. It's like, hello, we needed somebody to be in a higher position somewhere to break down something so we could all get in and we could see. So, yeah, never in our history, no, never, has this been attempted. Patriots worldwide, because we know we're worldwide, where we go one, we go all, simply needed a spark to reignite the engine. Of course he did. Hope, whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you call it. That is it. Will it be poor taste to celebrate this? No, I don't think it will be. I always say this wrong, Visagate, Visagate. I always get it wrong, but yes. Oh, yes. We've been waiting. We will be celebrating. It'll be a world celebration. We'll be having a world party. The fake mainstream media has, from the time I announced I was running for president, run the most highly sophisticated and dishonest disinformation campaign in the history of politics. No matter how well we do, they find fault, which is a fact. But the forgotten men and women won. I'm president. Woo! Exactly, and that's why they don't like him. So anyway, there's loads of new stuff on there. I just need to one minute. Like I said, It ain't called The Great Awakening for nothing. And I brought this book just to go. I've not even read it because obviously I've been on it. It was just to be part of history. Like I said, I'll be a granny and I'll be going, do you remember this story? Come on, kids, sit on my knee. I'm going to tell you about the greatest story ever told. And your grandmother was part of it. Well, that's what I'm saying. I need a curtain on that floor. Yeah? Door. Oh, over there. I know. I got the same book, yeah. I'd be like, come on, kids. I'll tell you about, hey, your grandma was part of it on YouTube. Go and check your grandma out when she was younger. Oh, yeah. I'll be going, come on, let's read the bit. And I will. I'll be doing it. Look, I'll be there. I don't wear glasses. These are just taking the mic glasses. I'll have my glasses on the end of my nose like this. And I'll be like, come on, kids. Come on. I'll tell you the story. They're going to be, Grandma, tell us the story. The greatest story ever told. I'll be like, come on. Oh, your nana, your grandma was part of this. You know, everyone thought she was mad. And everyone thought she was crazy. But she stood in the light of truth, you know. She did. She did. And they'll be going, oh, Grandma. You know, when you're older and you just keep repeating things, that's what I'll be doing. Who's the author? I don't know. It's not really a book about, like, it's about all the things that have been put together. I've had it for ages. But yeah, you can get it anyway. It's time to wake up. Q is real. Q is an insider knowledge. Q knows what will make news, sometimes months before it happens. Q offers more truth than the fake news from the mainstream media, because if you know where to look, you'll find the truth yourself. Q is fighting on the right side in the war against the deep state. Q is feared and attacked by mainstream media. Q says they don't need to attack someone who is a conspiracy, as they claim Q is. Q is a movement bringing people together. Q is winning. Q has won, I would say. Yep. The only cult conspiracy that actually gets you to research and think for yourself. So nothing bad about that. Nothing bad about that, is there? Granny was a hottie kid. Looking Glass is always on. Oh, and I got Project Looking Glass as well. The whole Looking Glass with Q. The Looking Glass time machine, whatever you want to call it. Ooh. Kids shouting upstairs. I have a feeling she's going to read it to us, so I'm chilling. No, I ain't going to read that book to you. I don't need to read it. It's not a story book as in a story. It's showing you all the things of the Q drops. Oh, the Vatican snake head there. Yeah, this is just for memorabilia of the greatest story ever told, like history. That's all I'm keeping it for. You know, I've been on the Q since 2017 when it first dropped to the public. It was way before that anyway. But like I said, I thought I'd just come on and have a little chat, see if you're all right. You all sort of sound all right. Yeah, the plan, exactly. Like I said, I've got these fridge magnets, and I will be putting them on Instagram. The big fridge, I can't even speak today, fridge magnets and my artwork. So I'm going to show them again in daylight because you can't really see the colour properly. So I'll try and come on at some point this week in the day, and I will show you the fridge magnets. And if anyone's interested, you can email me or get me on Instagram. And any of the other stuff that I'll be doing, but I will be making more rings. Like I said, it's just hard at the minute with Finn pecking my head every 5 minutes when I'm trying to do stuff. But I'm just trying to get some designs up first, and then when I get the designs, I can do a few more of them. But I've definitely got ink now for the JFK Jr. print. JFK Jr. print, because I know some people said they might ask for that, who were on the lines with the whole JFK Jr. thing. I might be doing something in this as another painting with a Q bit on it. But that's a picture I've got in the frame. It's very faint, but it looks really lovely in a white frame. And it's signed anyway, because I signed it when I did it. It says Dolly Daydream 2018. As another design for something that I'm doing. I've got to finish off the Statue of Liberty, because I've not finished it off yet, because it did stand for Liberation Earth. because if anyone's new here, I normally get things in my head of what I think's going on, and it goes into a vision, and then I draw it out, or I might get it in a meditation. That's just how I do it. And that was the Easter picture. I might try and put some books together with my drawings in anyway, because it's all from what's coming in with all the things that have been in my head. And I might try and do some black ones. I'm not going to I will do drawing some pictures out, wait until I've got a stack of them, and I think I'm going to put them into a colouring book. And what I might do is just to chill out sometimes, I might do them in black and white and then come and do a colouring in with me, just for a chill out session, to see what they look like when you've coloured them in, what they can look like. Just because colouring, adult colouring, and that is very meditative. It's relaxing and calming for you because you're not thinking about things. So if you're not good at drawing, you can colour things in. And like I said, I do think it holds my energy at the time of what I was thinking about and doing. So that's coming too. I'm just trying to get organised in that. I have wrote myself out a little schedule to get a bit more organised in that. The kids aren't back at school yet, so for you parents out there, you know, it's a bit hard when you've got kids running around your feet and you're trying to put stuff together and they want to mither you and touch things and all that. So yes, I have got more meditation cushions coming, but I can't get out of the shops to get extra material at the minute, how I resource them, but I've got bits left. I don't know if Mary's in chat. Yours is half done, but I need a bit more pink material that I can't get yet. But I know she's waiting. And Rachel, you're going to pick it up when this is over. And if you would like to make a donation, my PayPal is there if anyone would like to. That's up to you, coffee donation. But yeah, a colouring book, yeah. So I might hand make them because I hand make books as well. So I might hand make them. So yeah, so new designs coming and some new bags coming, and I'm thinking of doing some Q bags, you know, the shopper bags, the tote bags. I'm thinking of doing a Q design, either painted or drawn out. So I'm thinking of doing Q bags, and it's really funny because I was having a discussion with someone today, and they were like, oh, I said, well, ages ago people could said, oh, she's only doing it because she's jumping on it and she wants to make money. Well, nothing wrong with an energy exchanges, but at the end of the day, I have been on Q from the beginning, as most of you know, and it's not just a thing I've jumped on to be like, hey, oh, this is going somewhere, innit? I think I'll hone in on this and make some money. No, I've actually been on it from the beginning, so I think I've got a right to do that if I want to. Yes, a Q bag would be awesome. Yeah, I'm going to do some sort of Q design shopping bag. Hi, my Skies 5D. I don't watch fake news, haven't in a long time. They're filled with negativity. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. So yeah, I'm going to try and come up with a design for that. I've been thinking about that. It might just be in a black and white design, so it won't be too girly. So men could have a shopper bag if they want, you know, like a tote bag to put your, if you don't like using plastic bags. I use mine for shopper bags instead of plastic bags. They're I'll just show them if nobody knows what they are. You all know I've got loads of different bags with pictures of faces on and different things, and one of them, you know, these shopper bags. Some are hand painted and stitched, some are just drawn on. The ones that are drawn are a little bit cheaper, but my shopper bags are just, you know, canvas bags, because I tend to shove these in my bags when I'm going shopping. I have a couple of these. Don't like using plastic bags a lot, so I may be doing a Q design of some sort on a bag, so watch out for them. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. I just wanted to make sure everyone's, you know, seemingly okay. Hi D'Angelo, I'm going now, but yeah, I'm going to be practicing my telekinesis. Can't even say it, even if people think that's real or not, that's fine. I've got to get on with a lot. I'll try and get on with a lot of designs this week, putting them together, because I get very distracted. So I just need to stick to the few designs that I've got and then keep other designs for other times. And yeah. Hey Dolly, wanted to see the entities in these clouds. Is it on your channel? Because I can check your channel. Is it on your channel? Because I'll have to check that after, and this is if this downloads, because this might download tomorrow because it's taking time. What is my child screaming at? it's nice when you have to tell your eldest to stop being on his computer. Oh my God. No, I haven't got prices already because they're all different. Some are the dearer if they're hand painted and stitched. If they're drawn, they're cheaper. But when I do them, oh thanks, Don. When I do them, I'll show them and I'll let people know, because I haven't come up with the design yet. I think they'll be drawn out because drawn out with an ink, because they'll be quicker and a bit cheaper anyway. The other stitched ones that I do in my own time, they just take a lot more time. But yeah, yeah, it's yours. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out on your channel. But I'm gonna go now because I'm getting a bit tired. But I just wanted to come in and say hello. Can't even remember what I was waffling on about. Yeah, to say that the JFK Junior prints are coming. Anyone's interested now or in the future. And obviously I've got the fridge magnets. I will be putting them up on Instagram so you can see them clearly. That's Janine Flannery, Dolly Daydream on Instagram. You can see a lot of my art stuff on there that I will be putting on there. Getting ready for summer, really. Getting ready for summer jewellery and stuff like that. Give me time. I have got a name. I'm Dolly Daydream on Instagram, Janine Flannery. But I have got a name that I want to do for a business, but I'm not telling you what it is yet because I don't want anyone stealing it. And it's really funny and it's really cute, but I've got to sort that out. I love to see you all here in Dolly's realm. Yeah, Dolly's realm. I know, look at you all. You are so creatively dynamic, Dolly. Oh, thank you. My Skies 5D. I'll just say before I go, I'm just loving everyone in chat. I just love you all. I think you're all fantastic. Make Earth love again. Yay. I do. I really do. I think the community at the minute is so strong. You know, we get the odd people in that don't agree, and that's fine, but exciting. Yeah, it's just amazing. See, I know I've said this a long time, oh, I'm going to do this, no, I'm going to do that. And it's not because I haven't got confidence in my artwork or what I do, because I know people have had stuff and they like it and I like it and it gives me a lot of joy, so I know it will others. It's just that whole thing of maybe slightly a little bit, but I know you all do, and it's not that thing to put it out there everywhere anyway, just to push it. But I do believe if I'd have done it before what happened in lockdown, it wouldn't have been good right now. But I do believe after lockdown, when we start going into not going back to normal, it'll be ace, because it's going to be different. And I just think it was meant to happen the way it was meant to happen, not doing the stuff fully, to go into this new world doing the stuff. If anyone gets what I'm saying, I know what I'm talking about. Been lurking with love and gratitude for you all. Oh, thank you, Candy Apple. Love to you. I just love all of you, all the people that come in, you know, when you can make it. You know, whether you believe in everything I'm saying, that doesn't matter. It's just the energy and the intentions. My intentions, doesn't matter what I'm going on about. If I'm into Q, if I'm into Trump, getting tingly fingers now. It's not that. It's just it is just a love for people and just a new way, and that people can wake up to their true self, which is a very powerful thing. And you are very powerful, and you've got to learn to love yourself. You're just very powerful beings, and you've got to know that we're not bowing down to nobody. We're not bowing down to nobody. We're not giving our energy to other people. You are energy. You are source. You could call yourself a mini god. Some people don't like that, but you are. Bow down to yourself. Worship yourself. You're not meant to be worshipping anyone else. Worship yourself, because we are part of the one. So yeah, light minds and light souls. Exactly. Best chat in you. Oh, thank you, Mark. I don't know. I just come on talking about whatever I'm talking about. It just comes out of my mouth. Like I say, I never have anything written down, and when I do, I can't bloody read it anyway. Your accent reminds me, really. This channel has been a big part of my direction in my awakening. Thank you, Dolly, and all you other guys. Oh, thank you, Ran. Hi, Effie. Oh, thank you, Effie. You all are, though. It's not just me. It's all of you. It's all of us doing it together. You know. Don't say that to me. Say it to yourselves. You can feel from the way you say things, not necessarily what you say. Thanks, Dolly. Yeah, thank you, Sky. I think that it's not necessarily what I'm saying. I think someone else said that. It was oh, I can't remember his name now, off Flat Earth Paradise. It's not necessarily what you say, it's the frequency. It's that thing. I can't even say it. Hi from Italy. Hi from Italy. Oh, it looks like it says Palladiano. Is that like Palladians? Hi from Italy. Yeah, love to Italy over there. How are you doing in Italy? How's the Pope doing over there? So, me too. I just woke up, laugh out loud. Yeah, if it weren't for the shit, I might have never found you and these wonderful people. This is what I mean. It's synchronicities. You just find people, and then you're like, wow, I'm not weird. I'm not mad. Oh, actually, it's yeah. And then we're just finding like beautiful soul family dotted all over the world. Then you know you've got a place, and you know you're not mad, and you know we're in this all together worldwide, because everyone's in this worldwide, whether they're awake or not. But we're all doing it together. I think it looks like that at the minute, but I don't think that's how it's going to be in the end about losing your rights. I think it just looks like that. And if it's mainstream media saying it, well, they're going to be in trouble. They're getting in trouble. Positive vibes in the chat. Yeah. Don't watch mainstream media. Exactly well said. Yeah. Shut down. Oh. I'll see you later as usual. But yeah, to me, the more I look at, around YouTube, what I want to look at, the more and more people are talking about the good, that they're seeing in Trump, this, that, and the other, more and more and more. So I'm quite excited. Yeah, the future might look a bit weird at the minute, looking at it now, but it's not. I'm more excited about it. It's nice to be with like-minded people. It's all about your soul. It is about the soul. All this is to do with soul work. Soul work. And something was going to say something, then I can't think what it was. I'm always drawn to this tube. Such wonderful people and positive here. Yeah, all you lot in chat are wonderful. Do you know what I mean? If you think you're not doing anything, you are doing something, because you're doing it right in chat. Of the way you're being with each other. Like I said, it doesn't mean we're all exactly on the same page and stuff. How you're being in my chat right now, and other chats that you go on, it's beautiful. If anyone remembers ages ago, we used to get so many trolls, and yeah, we get the odd stupid comments. Sorry, especially off men. Silly things like that, but that's nothing, you know what I mean? But the chat has been brilliant. 3 years this will continue. Do you mean 3 years this will continue? And yes, rights have been taken away. That's because that they raise vibrations to when we win this battle of battles. Yeah, we do. So yeah, and you got to try and look at everything with the silver lining, because you let yourself go down in vibration. That's how they win. So keep it up, and I'm going for a cycle ride. Nice day here. Looking for, I think this week's the sun's gonna start shining again. Definitely. I think we're gonna have a great summer. But like I said, keep your vibes up, keep looking at the things. My favorite channel. Oh, thanks, Sue. Keep your vibes up, keep looking at the things that keep you happy, doing things, reading, drawing, I don't know, anything that keeps your vibe up, and anything that you've wanted to do when you were working and said you didn't have time. Now you've got time to do it. Meditating, whatever it is. Not looking so much at loads of too much information or too much news. And if you're on the whole Q thing, I don't look at a lot now, because I'm just watching. Had a great conversation before I go with Roxanne 007 today about the Nikola Tesla thing. I think she mentioned my name the other day, because I have talked about Nikola Tesla a lot. That's why I love the whole Trump and Nikola Tesla thing. And if you didn't know, something about his golf course now means supernatural victory, something like that. And I was like, oh. So it's just amazing. And the more things go on, and the more I'm seeing, and the more people saying things about other things, it's so magical. I think it's so magical. Keep on the high vibes. You just keep on the high vibes. You're going lower. That's what that side wants anyway. They feed off all that. So I'll see you this week. I'm not sure when, but I will see you this week. I'll try and show some of my artwork in the day. But like I said, I'm just going to try and get a few ideas up and designs, and concentrate on them few designs, not on everything else that I normally do. That's where I get distracted. And I will be showing you, yeah, look within and give consent to the alliance. I've been giving consent to the alliance as in the benevolent, not the other side. There are enough light workers to tackle all the problems. We have different roles. Some of us are here to raise it. Yeah, I do believe that as well. So, yeah. So love and light, Dilly. Dilly, Dolly. Yeah, love and light to everyone. Yes, Nikola Tesla, so amazing. I know. And we are the energy as well. Free energy, free. We're the free energy as well. So, yeah. So, yeah, thank you, Sue. So love and light to you all, and I'll see you very soon. And yeah, just remember to chill out, observe, listen, don't get too stuck in the negative polarity stuff going on. More of the deep state being executed than body doubles. I definitely believe in that, Mary. There's body doubles and everything. Some people don't believe in that out there. I'm seeing it. I'm just like, I'm still sitting back and I'm like, we got told at Christmas to sit back and watch the show. Mainstream media will try and hide everything. I'm just saying, let's watch the show roll out. That's all I'm saying. It's like one big movie. But why I'm watching it, I'm watching friends and family and people wake up around me, and it's absolutely amazing. So yeah. Yeah, have a wonderful week as well. And I shall see you very soon. Walk in peace. Exactly. So yeah, try not to get too wound up about stuff. We're doing this and we're doing it all together. Where we go one week, we're all united. We stand divided before. We are uniting. A lot of people out there who don't believe in uniting because they think it's something else. Well, it's not. We all work better when we're united. We can all help each other. So I shall see you very soon. So thanks everyone. I'm not going to read everyone's names out, but thanks everyone for coming in chat, and I'll see you very soon. Anyone new here, thank you for coming in, and light and love to you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.